and welcome to Pickle Vision with me, half-end camera, with me, Captain Pickle, or Josh, and with me as a special guest today is Buffnet.
Hello, I'm on the low seat.
Because he's still here. I let him stay last night, despite the fact that he's kicked my ass 3 times in Age of Sigmar. I let him stay because, you know, he's not that bad, really. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning. Happy Easter. It is a day of chocolate and I'm sure there's some other stuff going on, but it's mainly the chocolate for me. So I hope you're having a good day. I hope you have a fantastic Easter Sunday and in celebrating it in whichever way you do. But yes, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be talking about Age of Sigmar and is it my new favourite game? And then if we get time, hopefully, we're going to look over the stuff that went on pre-order yesterday at Games Workshop, which I hadn't realised had gone on pre-order, and I looked at it this morning and I'm like, that's pretty nice. So we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. But first, music's a bit loud, mate. Well, there shouldn't be any music on, so I don't think it is. There's no music. There's no music playing. I'll put some music on now. So there we go. Now there's some music on, but it's definitely not too loud. Maybe
Luke's just hearing things in his head.
Yeah.
Going mad.
So yeah, we'll have a quick look through the chat, see who we've got with us this morning. So first off the bat, we've got...
Just see Luke's comment.
No, it's not. I had 2 browsers open. Being a boomer. Fantastic. There we go. My boss, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's having a bad day.
First off the bat, we've got Aaron Butler. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. Up in the middle of the night to get the ham in the oven. Well, there you go. I mean, if I want a midnight stack, it's usually just cheese on toast, but fair play for putting a full ham in the oven. Welcome to the stream. We've got Monkey Boy 7. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. Thanks very much. Or Monkey Boy VII, as Elston would call you. We've got Pirate Queen Pickle all the way from upstairs. And we've also got Buffnet live and in person on stream. Geek Gaming Scenics all the way from Boomertown. We've got Katie Graham, welcome to the stream, hope you're well. Graham Rigg, welcome to the stream. Essex Boys coming in and smashing the like button, thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. We've got Karen Commissar joining us, welcome to the stream. We've got Uncle Fatwig, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Frandog99 tuning in right at the last minute, getting a mention there right at the end. So welcome to the stream, everyone, hope you're all well. I'm a pro, yeah, brilliant. It's so loud that we can't hear it, yeah. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Am I the only Yank here? Campaign Terrain, no you are not. Aaron Butler is also from the US of A. Monkey Boy, I believe, is Australia. I think that's it though. I think everyone else is UK. So there you go. You can team up with Aaron, who's cooking ham.
General X is here after watching this morning's crucifixion.
General X, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Buffnet's friend, thank you for the emotional support.
See, it's the takeover still happening.
The takeover's still happening. So yeah, welcome to the stream. So over this weekend, I need to do the other bit first. If you want to help support the channel, there's links down below in the description for all our affiliates, and there's also a link down there for our Discord if you want to join that and get involved with our fantastic community. And that is it. I need your advice on my Cruel Boys at some point today, please, Pickle. I'll post them once I'm done. No problem at all. I am all about the Cruel Boys. So, over this weekend, well, Friday and yesterday, I've played 3 games of Age of Sigmar. I've been using my Cruel Boys, which are here, which are the Orcs from the Dominion box. I've had 2 sets of these since they came out, and then I got a 3rd set last November, I think, thanks to Bram, our other fantastic moderator. I've tried painting them a few times, and every time I've done it, I've not been happy with the paint scheme, and I've just binned them off, and it's become one of those projects that I just thought, I'm never going to get them done. They're just doomed to not get done, and I might just sell them, trade them in, whatever. I'd been promising Buffnet a game for months, so I thought I need to get these done. Painting them up, sorting them out. I had a lovely time. Really like the colour scheme. Really like the army. I love the models. I've loved the models since they first were announced and came out. I think the sculpts are gorgeous. I think the style is really, really nice. I've played 3 games. I've lost 3 games. Is it my new favourite game? Probably not, no. And that's the end of that discussion.
Clickbait.
Yes. So, in all seriousness, I don't think that Age of Sigmar is going to overtake 40k as my favourite game. Now, that is purely because I've always been more of a sci-fi fan than a fantasy fan. So, I've always preferred things like Star Wars, Back to the Future, anything sci-fi related. I love it. I love the aesthetic. I love the setting. I love the, science mumbo jumbo talk, all that stuff. And I've played 40k for 20 plus years. Now, that's not to say that I don't like fantasy stuff. I love Lord of the Rings. I did look at getting into fantasy, but when I was looking at getting into the fantasy, I was still a student, didn't have any spare money really. So I never did, and now I'm into Age of Sigmar. And I like, I play Lord of the Rings a little bit, or I'm just getting into playing Lord of the Rings, sort of, kind of. And by that I mean I've got some models. But Age of Sigmar is a very, very fun game. The games that we played were very quick. Like, considering I've not played before, I've not even opened the rule. Well, I've opened the rule book, but I've not looked at the rules part of the rule book. Each game took us about an hour.
Yeah, they're all about an hour. The first one was 2 turns, and obviously that was the slowest because we were still getting the rules set and still working out what our armies did. The second one was probably the closest game. Well, it definitely was the closest game, down to the last dice roll. 2 generals, both heavily wounded, slugging it out, and that was just over an hour. And then the streamed one last night was 3 turns? Yeah. Just into the 4th turn, I think. And that was an hour with streaming faff going on. We played 600 Point Path to Glory games, which is their narrative structure game. So it was a lot smaller, a lot simpler. You had 4 units, I had 3, so we're talking very quick, easy, remembering what to do. And I think from the point of view of, is it your new favourite game? Play a big one as well first. I'm not saying it will ever replace it, and I agree with you. 40k is 40k. Yeah. We've all grown up loving 40k and Space Marines and that whole... It's got that place in our hearts, really. Just AOS is fun.
AOS, it is a lot of fun. It's not just how long the games took, but the pace of the game. Like, I wouldn't mind... If I played a game of Age of Sigmar and played a bigger game, like a 1500 point, 2000 point game, I imagine that it would take longer overall, but it's the pace of it. When I say it's simplified, I don't mean like as in there's not a lot of different rules to remember, because there are rules and like stuff you can do and strategies and stuff, but it is simplified in as much as it flows very well. I like the reaction things that you can do. So like when it's not your turn, if your enemy moves, you can do reaction things so that you can move units as well. It's really, really cool. It feels a little bit more dynamic. And yeah, I am looking forward to playing some bigger games. I've got enough orcs to be getting on with, and I've got plenty of stuff that I want to get. And the other thing as well is I'm doing the Cruel Boys. The range isn't massive, so like once I've got a good core, it's literally going to be a case of buying a couple of the monsters, and I've pretty much got everything then.
I'm Stormcast, and it's bloody huge range, and I can't afford it all. Well, just picking up an Essex Boys point there, I think it is a good point that the lore is not as fleshed out yet. So
I didn't even know there was lore.
There is a lot of lore. I gave you in 5 minutes, didn't I?
Was that last night?
Yeah.
I was half asleep. Friday?
Yeah.
I didn't even drink Friday night.
No. I was that entertaining. The lore is still being fleshed out. There are more books being written. There is more fluff coming for it. The Realm Gate books are great. The voice actor on them is fantastic, and I had a brilliant time painting my Stormcast listening to those. The game itself is a lot more engaging and reactive. You are continually doing something. When your opponent does something, you don't just sit there, have a cup of tea and go, crap, I'm in trouble, what do I do in my turn? You're thinking, what can I do in his turn? How do I react to that? I've got 2 command abilities left. Do I save it? Do I not? Each unit can only use a command ability once a turn. So do I move these guys back, or do I save them and shoot them when he charges me? So you're actually always thinking, what is my opponent doing? How can I counter that? How can I react to that? And when you say it's simpler, I'd say it's stripped back a bit more.
Yeah.
Just a removal of that strength toughness table makes a hell of a difference.
Yeah, because it's less fewer dice rolls, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's, oh, did I hit? Did I wound? Right, now do you save?
Yeah.
There's no, oh, I need to work out if I can hurt you because of how strong my thing is and how tough you are.
It's toughness free, it's freeze to hit, freeze to wound, bang, bang, job done, dice rolls, off you go.
Yeah. Good morning, Tina. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. Long time no see, indeed. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more games. I don't get to play games that often anyway. I've got 3 40k armies that are like at a decent-ish level. Well, 2 that are like at a really good level and 1 that's sort of coming along. I've also got AdMech stuff starting to build up, and so that'll be 4 40k armies. I'm unlikely to do a second AOS army. I think one of the reasons I've not jumped into AOS until now is because none of the range particularly interests me. I did get a little bit excited about doing like maybe vampires or something, but then I saw all the vampire stuff and I'm really not a fan of most of the range. Like, I like Blood Knights and I like some of the characters, but that's about it. And I would want to do like a cool vampire army. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do another Age of Sigmar army, but what I will do is build this one up to a point where I've got enough stuff to sort of make a few bigger lists, and be able to swap and change stuff around. I do enjoy the game. I do enjoy the rules set. I love the models, these ones at least.
I think a bigger game would be fun.
Yeah.
General X in the chat and Jürgen and me, we've played this sort of 600-point game several times, so that nice quick 3 of us rotating round a board drinking game works quite nicely. A proper decent 3, 4, 5 hour game will be interesting to see how the flow works with that, how much you're remembering things. And
good morning, Peter. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Hope the family is doing well. Happy Easter. Yeah, I definitely think a bigger game will be a different experience. Just because it's a bigger game, it's going to be. Like I've played some small games of 40k that have been over within, an hour.
Yeah.
But with 40k, there does seem to be a lot more sort of blurt around rules and stuff. Like, that sounds like a bad thing. It can be interpreted that way. I don't mind it too much because I generally, pardon me, I know how I play my army and I play it the same sort of way every time.
I think the way the buffs and things are done in AOS is most of them are a single thing. With 40k, you've got these great sweeping rules about halving damage, doing this, doing that. Whereas this is just +1 to that, -1 to that, +1 to that. So it's, in a sense, you've got as many faction rules and, for the want of the word, stratagems that you can play, but they're of a slightly different style.
Yeah. So, yeah, Age of Sigmar. I enjoyed it. I'm going to play more. I've got a few friends that have got stuff. Like Luke said in the chat, he's got 3 armies he's never played, so we'll have a game at some point. My friend who runs the local GW, he's got multiple Age of Sigmar armies, so I'll likely have a game with him at some point. It is something I want to play more, but I think in regards to like getting into the game beyond this